Who has started? You know.
I've started, yeah.
Manoj, basically here, this is the CMC, BODS CMC.
Mm,
Okay, I will share all these, URLs as well.
mm,
This is BODS CMC, where you can manage the access, user access part. Okay,
okay,
user access part is one thing, and other one is the servers as well, where you can manage the servers. Servers in the sense service restart of the services. In BODS, we have one main server. Name of that service is CMS, Central Management Server (CMS).
okay,
Okay, the database of the CMS is Sybase. So this is a
okay,
main server. Okay, if there is any issue, if the server is down, entire all the services will automatically get down, will be down. So if this server is down or this server is not responding, then you have to log a ticket with SAP. Okay, so this main server, CMS server, has to be restarted from the, you know, from admin side. From admin side in the sense of from the system where this application is hosted. From the system where this application is hosted. This application BODS servers. Okay, BODS server is hosted on SAP RISE.
Venkat,
From
one thing.
mm,
Right
yeah,
now, the state is running, right? So let's say um, the state is still running, right? But somehow the servers got hanged or something, right? It happens sometime, correct?
if status is running and server got hanged, first of all, you cannot log into the CMC.
Mm-hmm.
If the CMS server is up and running, then only you will be able to log into CMC.
Okay,
That is the first thing. So
okay,
once the CMS server is, you are able to log in the sense CMS server is up and running.
okay,
Okay, remaining all are the services of the server.
okay.
Okay, like adapt to job server. It will take care
Mm-hmm.
of, all the jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, auditing, adaptive processing server, and input file repository means this repository will store all the input objects.
Okay,
Okay, whereas output file repository will store all output objects. Means whenever you have created jobs, all the jobs will be stored inside this repository.
mm-hmm.
Okay, output of the job, any output object. Okay,
Okay,
will be stored in this output file repository. For suppose
okay,
you have scheduled one job.
mm-hmm.
Okay, the output of that job is will be stored in this output file repository.
Okay.
Okay,
But
so
mhm.
yeah,
But
please.
Venkat, so when sometimes you know better, right? In the BO reports, right? I'm coming from that perspective. In the BO report,
Mm,
sometimes the broadcasting would fail, right? But if
mm,
we'll come to the CMS server, right,
mm,
CMC, at
mm,
that time also the state is running only, but
correct. Mm.
right, but we have to do the restart, right, to get the
Restart the
broadcasting
service. That service is, job server. There also we
job
have
server.
all the services only.
Okay, okay.
Okay, but suppose if web by report is hanged, let's assume web by report
Uh-huh.
is hanged or web by report is not, behaving, behaving some abnormal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in BO we have a separate service for web by, that is not the web by intelligence processing server. Web by
Yes,
intelligence processing server, what the that will do is it will take care of processing of web by that reporting, web by reporting.
broadcasting, right? The broadcasting and all.
No, broadcasting again, that is a different server. Broadcasting
Different
the
server.
sense scheduling only, right? You are saying
Scheduling only, yes. Scheduling only.
scheduling will, another service will take care of that scheduling.
Okay, okay,
Okay, web intelligence. In this case, this CMS is a main core server. Then the
okay,
adaptive job server will take care of for processing the jobs.
okay.
will take care of processing the jobs, and auditing will take care of auditing part, capturing the auditing things.
Logs, right?
Logs, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, see, in this service, what are the services here? Mapped here, trace log services.
Okay.
Okay, logs only, and client auditing proxy service. So
Okay.
all these are the services which will do, their respective jobs.
Okay. Now one more question.
Hmm.
How often this will we face the issue in this one that we have to, restart the servers?
So far, I did not face any issues with this BODS, with the
You
BODS
are
server.
lucky guy.
For BO, yes, for BO, I had faced a lot of issues, and every time I used to go and restart the services. The respective service. But in fact, when you ask about the BODS,
Mm-hmm.
so far I did not touch this server part.
Okay.
Only
Okay.
what I did so far in this BODS, in CMC of BODS is
Mm-hmm.
creating the users, assigning repositories to the users, okay, and
Okay.
then access, granting the
Okay.
access.
Okay. Okay.
So if you take this APIs, adaptive processing server core, what it will do? Monitoring services. It will monitor the services
Mm-hmm.
and also trace log. It also will capture the traces. Okay, then
Okay.
STS token. STS in the sense login, I guess. Security token
Security
service.
token services. It will provide a token for a security with that security only. When you are
Mm-hmm.
giving that the authorizations and those stuff, right? So when someone will
Yes,
log
yes.
in, right, the token will generate and then it will hit the jobs. Work like that.
Correct, correct.
Yeah.
Okay, in BODS, you don't need to worry about the server part.
Okay.
Okay. For suppose whenever if you see any this input file repository, output file repository doesn't, you don't need to worry about this. The only thing what you can do is maybe sometimes if any job is taking more than expected time, more
Okay.
than expected time, maybe you can restart this job server
And how we do this? Okay, here only, right?
here only.
It,
Authentication, update, scheduling services, destination, all these program scheduling services. So how to do means before that, first you have to disable this service.
okay.
Disable the service, this one.
Okay. Can
Okay,
we do
then
right now
after
or
we can do it. This is the development. I can do it.
okay?
Disable.
Okay.
This server is still running, but we have disabled it. Disabled means you cannot reach out to this server service.
Okay.
First of all, you cannot reach out to this service. Okay, that is the meaning of disable. Then
Mm-hmm.
after disabling, okay, then restart it. Here we have a start server, and
Mm-hmm.
restart.
Okay.
Just restart it.
And after that we have to
Again,
rerun
enable it.
the jobs also, right?
Hmm. See, now server is restarted, service is restarted. Go and enable it.
Okay. And again, after this, do we have to reschedule the jobs or we
No, no,
just
no.
have to restart the failed jobs?
No, manually run the job. Manually run the job. That's it.
Only the failed jobs, no? Manually we have
Only
to run.
failed jobs
Because scheduled job will run as per their timing only. The
as
next
per
scheduled
the
job.
schedule time.
Okay. Okay. And let's say this input file repository and output file repository, right,
Hmm.
is stopped, right, working. So what will be the
Hmm.
impact on the jobs and what will be the impact on the BODS? file repositories?
File repository, na, the
Yeah.
impact would be if you want to uh, import any job. Let's say now my jobs, I have jobs created, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
stored in this input file repository.
Okay.
Okay, if this if this service is down, you cannot retrieve that job from this input file repository. Means you cannot see that job.
We cannot see the job, right?
You cannot retrieve because the moment when you log into that, na, so it will
Mm-hmm.
retrieve all the stored jobs from input file repository and display on your screen.
Can you show me some example where we have put this input file repository or output file
Where?
in our uh, environment, right?
Uh,
So
uh.
are we using this input file repository anywhere
No,
where
no,
we are?
no. These all the services, no.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, no, no. I cannot see anything here. Input file report, output file report from this my device. These
Okay.
are all are from that SAP system only. If you
Mm-hmm.
want to see the content of input file repository,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you have to log into the server where this application is hosted. There
Okay.
only you can see it.
Okay. So one more
Because
question here.
all the objects are getting stored
Got it.
in the server only, right?
Got it. Got it. Got it. And
Hmm.
one more thing. Let's say we have a job, right? We have a scheduled job, right?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
will that a scheduled job, right, will have
Hmm.
some marker in this input file repository or output file repository, or it will not?
No. Here from the screen, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you can just monitor and watch whether services are up and running or not. That's it. What is there inside this that you cannot monitor it from here. Only monitoring the jobs
Mm-hmm.
that you can do in
So
CMC.
it is safe to say here, right? So the basic thing is this adaptive job server, right? Because we are just integrating the data, right? And the jobs are running, correct?
Yes, correct,
So the
correct,
important part is adaptive job server and
correct.
the central management server, right? These two are
CMS
important to
is
us.
the core server.
Core server, yes.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
these two are important to us because I don't think so. The input file repository or output file repository will
Not
impact
required,
our
not at all, not at all. For suppose,
applications. Mhm.
Mantran, for suppose, let's say there is a situation, memory is full in a BODS, I mean, in this DAO server.
Okay,
Memory is full in DAO server, you have to free up some space.
okay,
Then what SAP will do is SAP will take a backup of some objects, input objects from this device, from this folder,
okay,
so that they can free up some space.
okay, okay. Got it, got it, got it.
So basically, this adaptive job server, okay, adaptive job server is one of the main service, okay, in
Mhm.
BODS, which is responsible for managing and executing data integration and jobs,
Mhm.
transformation jobs,
Okay, okay. Got it, got it.
job execution, okay,
Mhm.
and the load
Mhm.
balancing, performance optimization also.
Okay.
Both job execution in the sense both jobs, real-time jobs, bad jobs.
Bad jobs. Got it, got it, got it.
So load balancing also is the responsible of this adaptive job server only. But in this case, we have only one node. Means this we have only in this cluster we have only one node. Means we are not using any load balancing concept here. Load balancing in the sense, for suppose if this
Mhm.
job server is busy, okay,
Okay.
reroute that request to any other job server.
Job server. Okay, got it.
If both are in same cluster. But here we are not using any cluster concept, not using any load balancing concept.
Because our load is already means. not that
Because
high.
load balance is basically what it does is dynamically distribute job execution
Job
across
execution.
multiple job servers, right?
Okay, that concept is also there in the BODS. That's good.
Yes, yes. And this adaptive processing server, these are the adaptive processing adaptive processing server auditing APS. Where is that? This one. APS, promotion management.
What is this?
Adaptive processing server. Adaptive processing server help us with metadata browsing. Metadata browsing in the data services designer, jobs
Okay.
monitoring, scheduling,
Okay.
scheduling through CMS, uh, you know, central management console, accessing repository information, accessing the repository information.
Okay,
That
man.
is the responsibility of this adaptive processing server. For suppose if the adaptive processing server, because is the responsible for for doing more tasks. So that what we do is we will create a different services, splitting the services in this adaptive processing. What we did in this service, we have just only take care of auditing purpose. Just to take care of only capture the only responsible for auditing things. That's it. Here in this, what we did in this, you can create n number of services, Mantran. If you want to reduce the burden of the server in one server, okay, you can just split the services. There are n number of services here. What it will do is monitoring the services. So STS. Okay, clear, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So you don't need to worry about this. Rarely, maybe, okay, whenever job server is
I'm
down or
100%
something.
sure when we will touch this thing, right? We will take
Hmm.
care of these things. Surely the issues will come.
See, even in BODS, I'm telling now. In fact, even BODS, I did not touch this server part so far. Okay, hopefully that maybe same should be to you
Continue for
as well.
us also.
Hmm.
Okay.
Should continue to you as well. And another important thing it is, see the look and feel of BOCMC and BODS seems the same. The only option here is here all the options remain same. Only this data services. Here you can see that under organized, there is a data services. This will come additional in BODS. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
If you want, you can integrate these data services in BOCMC only, in BO platform only. You don't need to maintain separate, server
BODS
for this. Hmm.
PMC. So
Here
it
in
is fine.
this
It is
is I logged
separately.
into development environment. I logged into
Okay.
development environment. In development environment, we have these many local repositories created. There are 20 local repositories created and one central repository is created. As I said now, okay, there should be only one central repository per server,
Per
per
server.
server. But there can
Yes.
be n number of local repository that all depends on your project and depends on your team size and depends on your work. So out of all these local repositories, we are using this local repository 20 for all our jobs in our
Okay.
project. In our project, okay, in development, okay, we are using a repository 20 for all the jobs. See, local
Okay.
repository for all B4 jobs. Remaining repositories created just to thought of assigning the repository to team members so that they can work independently, but that did not happen so far. Okay, you can try with that
Yeah,
if you want.
we have to give a time.
Hmm.
And who is
So
the
what
owner
we
for
are doing,
repository 20?
huh?
Who is the owner
Admin,
for repository 20?
admin.
Sysbase.
No, Sybase is database.
Okay. Then how do we know? Like admin is having access for only repository 20.
No, all admin is access. I will come to that access part. Okay, Manoj.
Okay.
So out of all these repositories, what I did so far is based on the request. Okay, as of now, I have assigned from repository 2 to 8. From repository 2 to 8, assigned to different associates, individuals. One repository is not assigned to anyone. Second repository is assigned to Madiha. Third repository is assigned to Nandini. Fourth one is Mahesh. Fifth is, who is this? KA.
That
It's
is Anjali.
Anjali.
You can remove that Venkatgar. She is not.
This can be assigned to someone else. I have already removed that user. Okay, the description here we are giving here. I will remove this. Okay, then sixth one is allocated to SM is Sunila.
Yes.
Okay, and 7 is allocated to Navya. 8 is allocated to this guy, Durga. Remaining repositories are idle.
Babai,
Okay.
add me, Babai.
Yes. I will give.
I will send
So
you. Then
yeah. So these are we don't need to worry about all these repositories. Even these creation of these repositories are not under our scope. Okay, see here, this repository, all the created by SAP only. Okay, if you need any additional repositories you want, then you have to log a ticket with SAP. They will create these repositories. Then see this repository, Sybase is this one. Sybase server is this one.
Babai, suppose someone left the company, then can we map that LAN ID to other LAN ID? Or
Yes. Yeah. I
okay,
just
okay,
removed that Anjali, right, from this repository 5.
okay. So we can map 5 to someone else, right?
Yes, I can map this 5 to someone else.
Okay.
Okay, now this is the repositories. Okay, nothing to do from here. The only thing is when it comes to access part, I'm moving to that only. So here coming to the access part, here we have users and groups. Okay, under click on user list. Here you can see this is administrator. Okay, administrator means this is the default account created. This is the default account created during the installation of this BODS server installation. Okay, then this is not this. Some of the users created by SAP for their for some purpose. Okay, Navya is there, Madhya, Durga, monitoring also created, myself, Nandini. These all are created by SAP only. Maybe SAP user created by CAM. Maybe some different purpose they have created those users. We don't need to worry about them. Then Mohita. Okay, now you want to check who are the part of admin. Go to administrator. Expand group hierarchy. Okay, expand the group hierarchy. First to check this administrator. All these are the available groups. All these are the available groups in CNC. Okay. So in administrators who I am the member of administrator. I am the member of administrator and Durga is also member of administrator. Durga, do you need admin rights?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Just for learning.
And and also that is the administrator group. And remaining now, if you look at here, data services administrator users, who is there inside this BODS administrators? BODS administrator, no one is there. Okay, these are the predefined groups. Even I have not created these groups. The moment when you install a BODS server, these groups will come automatically. There are around 6, I guess. Data services administrator users, data services designer users, monitor users, and MU operator users, profile. All these are the predefined users, predefined user groups. Okay. This, for suppose if you want to give access, development access, I mean, or if you want to give access to the designer, we want to give access to designer to any associate, any developer, then that user should be part of this group. This BODS developer, this group is created by us only. Okay, we have created this group, but this data services designer user is a default group. Just add them if you want to give access. If you want to give access to designer to any resource, okay, after creating the user, just add them to this group. That's it. So that they will get designer access. They will get a designer access.
So in this,
This
basically, they are going to get the designer access, means the developing access, correct?
only designer. Design means the moment when you log in by giving system username and password. Okay, you can log in.
That means only
That's it.
Madhya and Mahesh is able to only log in, and none of us.
Yes, none of us, none of you. No,
Okay.
CSC, BODS developers. This Madhya is already part of here not required. Remove from user group. Because this is a part of this. Okay. So Madhya is already part of this, then not required here. Navya, Madhya, Durga, Sunil can able to, can as access to this designer. They have access to designer.
So it is safe to say these people can also develop the BODS
No,
jobs.
no. This is only designer access. Then I have to give repository access as well. Otherwise, they cannot see that repository. Here,
Okay.
I will go here. See, this is system, right? After giving this, if I map you particular repository, then only you can log in. But you cannot see any repositories here.
Okay.
You cannot see any repositories here because you are not at mapped to any repository, right? The moment when I map you to repository and grant the access, then only you'll be able to see that repository, assigned repository. There are 2 steps here, Mantran. One is log into designer is a 1 step. And second step is the repository. Okay,
Got it.
accessing the repository.
Okay.
So now this is monitor users, means management console we have, right? Where we monitor the jobs, from where we monitor the
Hmm.
jobs. That is this one. Now this Madhya, whoever is part of this designer, okay, Madhya, Navya and Durga, Sunil, they cannot log into the management console.
Okay.
Okay, services monitor users in the sense, if we want them to log into management console and monitor the jobs, then if they are member of this group, then only they will be able to. Just only these 2 users, this administrator users. If you want to make anyone, part of admin, then you can add them here. So mainly
Okay.
these 2. This admin is not required. Okay, if you want, then you can
Hmm.
add them directly here in this administrator group only.
Okay.
This and
So
data
what is the
services
difference between this
designer.
admin and BODS admin?
This is the job. This one is created by us only. This is a default one. This is also default one. Uh, this is created by us only. The only difference is this is only data services admin.
Hmm.
Only data services. This, the meaning of this one is, for suppose, let's say for suppose there are BO also integrated here only. Let's assume BO also integrated here only. Crystal reports also integrated here only in the same platform. Okay, if you are the part of this group, then you will be able to see all whatever applications integrated on this platform. Then you will have access to all of them. If you are part of this, only related to BODS, data services. Okay, for now, both are same. Administrator and this both are same. Clear, right? Just only these two, designer and monitor jobs. Only these
Can we
two are
say
required
like
in this.
BODS admin is nothing but when you are connecting with some other source, data sources, and scheduling a job from BODS. So that time this BODS admin
Yes,
name comes over there.
yes. Only BODS part. Let's say I have BO also integrated in the on the same platform, maybe same server. Let's assume. Okay, if you are part of this, then you will be able to only take care of BODS services, not the BO. Okay, these are the groups, predefined groups related to BODS only. BODS only. If you are part of any one of these group, you will be able to see only, manage only this BODS stuff. That's it. Okay, then let me create one ID. Let me create, suppose if you want to create any user in BODS, if you want to create any user in BODS, just select the user list. Here you can see create a user. So as I said, the authentication type we are using enterprise only. Enterprise in the sense user should be created in this BODS server. User should be created in BODS server. Okay, if you take SAP, user will be there in SAP system. Okay, not in this server, BODS server. Let me create host, maybe Manos.
Can you go one step back? No, no,
Just a
no.
minute. Ah, I will go.
Creation of user part.
Yeah. Email. Sorry. Creation of.
No,
See,
no,
very
this
simple in
new.
this users and group in CMC. Whenever you
Hmm.
want to create users, okay, what you
Hmm.
have to do is, or whenever you want to grant access, then you have to let me go to home first. Here in this, from this drop down, okay, select the users and groups.
Hmm.
Okay, then after selecting users and group, here we have user list, group list, and a group hierarchy.
Hmm.
Okay, so in the group list, here I have created one BODS developer. Instead of giving access to individuals, okay, I will create simply users. I will make them, I will add them into this group so that I will assign access at group level. I will
Okay.
grant access at group level instead of giving individuals. Okay, go here, user list, create a user, create a user, then name, give all this information. Why your name is, let me copy this. Email. Okay, I'm just giving Manoj Kumara.
Give Manoj. That's it.
Okay, description I'm taking, description giving as admin because I want to give you admin rights. Okay, if it
Okay.
is a developer, give a description as developer. Then password and initial password is welcome@124. Okay, here also initial password is same, welcome@124. Copy this. Now I want to, I want you to add to admin group. Just go to administrator, right click on the right side, add member. You can see add members to this group.
Hmm.
Come here, Manoj, just add it.
But repository is not yet assigned to my ID.
Not, you are part of admin, right? Admin has full rights to all the
Okay.
objects.
Okay.
Go here if you want to check. Okay, user list. Let's say take the example of this. Check the user security.
Hmm.
See, administrators, full control, right?
Hmm.
If you are part of this administrator, this is a group. If you are part of this administrator, okay, you will have full rights. If you are part of this, you will have full rights. If you are part of this designer, then we will have full rights to designer only. Only designer part, which is nothing but a development tool.
Okay.
Okay, now you can go and you can log into CMC now.
It is not working. Login failed to the specified system. Do you want me to share my screen?
Just a minute, just a minute. Applications, central management console, user security, administrator, full control. You will have it definitely. Are you browsing the same path, right? VPN is connected.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
VP.
can share your screen.
I'm at office only.
On LAN, you are on LAN.
No Wi-Fi. I don't have LAN.
Wi-Fi means VPN is required. Oh, TM associate. Okay,
Hmm.
okay. Now log in.
System will be DDS STMA only.
DDS TMA. Yes. Username is your ID. Password is welcome@124 WCAP. Change the password. See, since you are part of admin, you have full rights.
Okay.
You can log into management console. Sorry, what is that? Data
Designer.
services management console.
Data
Here
services
also you can
management.
log in. Log into designer. You can log in to designer. You can
Design
log
is
into
not working.
management console where we monitor the jobs.
This is the correct one, no? DDS.
Not P, D, not P, D, D. VHAM, P means production server. D means
Same password. Welcome.
but
Password.
no, you have changed your password, right?
Yes.
Log in with new password. You should be able to see all the repositories. Password is wrong.
I'm using same password. Yeah. How can it would be
No,
wrong?
no, yeah.
Hmm. I'm using same password. Check the
You
system
are
whose name. Is this correct?
Sys-
VHTMA.
System is already given. This one. DDS. This one system.
MC link.
This is URL of management console.
Okay,
See.
I think there is an issue with the single.
So you should be able to see all the repositories, right? Whereas previously Madhya was able to see only repository 4, I guess. Sorry, 2, because only that repository 2 was again Sybase. You need to set the path.
Okay. In C, na? C drive.
No, system variables, environment variables. For that you need admin rights.
You have already given the admin right, na?
I have given
Acha,
admin
for
rights to data services, but
Okay.
communication is not happening from data services to Sybase. For that, you need to set the environment variable path for the Sybase.
So environment variable path.
Hmm.
So that will be set by this one. CCD or team person.
Exactly. Okay, let me share my screen.
Ping me the path as well, Venkat.
I will ping that path. No worries. So that is what how to create users, and make them be part of admin. So next one is, let's say now I'm going to create a one ID for one account for Ram, but I don't add him to administrator group. I will assign one separate repository to Ram and also grant the required access. Okay, let's see that. So as of now, I have created account for Manoj and I made him administrator. Okay. Now just for this creating account for Ram and email ID is email ID. Then he is also developer. Password remains same to everyone. Welcome wcap@124. Welcome@124. So here we have option, right? See, password never expires. User must change the password at next login. User cannot change the password. As per as per the as per the requirement. Okay, then you can set these options, or you can change these options. Create and close. First, I am giving designer access to ROM, so that let me go here, add that user, add members to group, then come here. Okay, now he has a designer access. BOD is designer access. Now I'm going to assign one repository to ROM. For that, where we have to go is data services. In the data services, let's see. Let me assign repository 5. Repository 5 is not assigned to anyone so far. You can check here. These are only the default groups. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm going to assign this repository to ROM. For that, this is ROM's repository, assigning access, granting the access. Okay, for granting the access, just come to this user security, add a principal, click on add principal. Then search for ROM, that ID. Okay, add that ID from left side box to right side box, selected users or groups. Then in that here, add and assign security. I don't want to inherit anything. Okay, here these are the default ones, full control, schedule, view and demand. But I'm going advanced, add and writes. So here we need to grant access on the application and a repository. So data services repository, go here. Don't need to do anything here. Just allow users to retrieve password, repository password. Just grant these two here. Okay, apply. Then go to general. This is the because you might have seen when Madiha was trying to log into her repository, it was asking for the repository password. Okay, that time it was disabled, denied. So after granting it, then it did not ask any password, repository password. So in this data service repository, only grant these two, first two options, that's it. Coming to general, here, what kind of access you want to give to ROM on this repository 5. On repository 5, what kind of access you want to give to ROM? That based on that access only, you have to select whether granted or not. So what I want to do here is first I want to view objects. Means ROM can log into this repository. ROM can log into this repository 5 and he can only view objects of that repository if any. Only view. He cannot modify anything in that repository. He cannot modify any objects of the repository. He can only view. Okay, I'm giving view and also giving editor. Edit optional editor. Okay. And edit up means now edit object means he can modify the objects of that repository. Objects in the sense jobs only. Jobs, workflows, data flows, he can modify, but he cannot delete. If I do not access to this delete, okay, select these rights as per the requirement. That's it. I'm giving rights also because I'm giving, assigned one particular repository to ROM, file repository, so that he should be the owner of this repository. Whatever he wants to do, just do it. Then delete. Okay, then edit objects of others. These BI commentary, all these are not required basically. Okay, then schedule. If you want to schedule that job, okay, so I'm giving access to that schedule part as well. You can schedule to anything, Google Drive or Inbox, SFTP. Okay, that's it. Apply. Okay. Now, repository 5, who has access to this repository? ROM. ROM has access to this repository. Only ROM and administrator only can log into this repository 5. Okay. What kind of access ROM has in this repository? Go and check. View security. What kind of access? Okay, allow user to retrieve repository password. Okay, he can delete the object. Okay, that the user wants. Edit objects, view objects, and schedule. Ram, you are there?
Yes, Mukha.
Now, can you share your screen and log into your repository? Just log into designer. That's it.
Okay.
Venkat, when he has access to repository file, that means only he can create anything in that repository, and apart
Exactly.
from him, admin can create,
Yes.
and none of
Even the
other.
moment when you log into designer na, if you are
Mhm.
part of admin, then only you will be able to see all the repositories. Okay, if you are
Okay.
not part of admin na, then you should be able to see only your assigned repository, not all. Let's see this difference in RAM screen. You are getting my point, right, Manas?
Yes.
First of all, if you are not part of admin, okay, if you are not owner of that repository, you cannot see that repository itself on that login screen. Give the system properly, Ram. I have already pasted here.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Password also pasted. Password is same to everyone, initial password. Later you can
Yes.
change.
Sudhir garu, okay.
See, Mantra and Manoj, from CMC, what we do is we just monitor the services. I mean, server services. That is the one thing. Second thing is user creation. Okay, I'm talking in perspective of this project. Okay, user creation, assigning the repository to those. To the users.
Okay, it's
That's
a
it.
enterprise only, right? Authentication.
Enterprise only. Enterprise only. What password you have given,
Okay,
Ram?
okay, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. I think I'm at home, right? I need to connect to
Uh,
this one.
and promoting the jobs from one environment to another environment. That we will do from designer only, not from CMC. Clear, right?
Yeah. So scheduling the
Yes,
jobs
sir.
is from designer only, right? Data service.
No. Migrating the jobs, promoting the jobs from one environment to another environment. That we will do from designer. Scheduling
Not
the
from
jobs
CMC.
can be designer. Design means this one tool, client tool. Data services designer is a client tool.
But in BO, like from CMC, we can promote na promotion management was
BO,
there.
that is in BO, but not in BODS. In
Okay.
BO, we are promoting the reports from CMC, whereas in BODS, we are promoting the objects from designer, client tool.
Okay.
Okay, and scheduling the jobs, monitoring the jobs can be done from that is management console. That I will show you.
This CMC BODS CMC is very slow, yeah. Or is it slow with only Wi-Fi?
For me, it is faster only.
Yeah, for you, it is working fine. But if I right click and go to the property or anything, it's saying loading every time.
Wait, Ram. Wait,
Yes, sir.
wait. Uh,
So,
wait.
is there any password?
No. Access issue. Just wait.
But how come it
Uh,
was prompted to change the password?
Password is that user creation only to the designer only, right?
Uh,
Even if you log in to try to CMC na, or any management comes there also it will ask to change the password. That is only
Okay.
your account created in BODS. That's it. Wait. Here access users and groups. Maybe you are not part of the designer. Just a minute. Let me see. No, you are. What is the error coming from?
Fail to access CMC service, CMS service, CMS service.
Nandini, are you able to log in? Nandini?
Sir, I didn't added environmental variables, sir.
No. First of all, are you able to log into this designer?
Yes,
Here, this
but I
screen.
am getting error, sir.
Which error? Same error.
No different error. I am
Just,
pasting that in the chat.
just a minute. You are part of this CMS service applications. This is license managers. Oh, just a minute, Ram.
Okay.
What is this designer, right? User security. Data solution design by user, use security. Just a minute. I understood once. What is this? Oh, yeah. Just a minute. Three two four 899, right? Your ID. Okay, click
Yes,
on
yes.
OK, Ram. Click on OK. Now
Uh,
click on log on. Password wrong.
okay, might be it has already considered my
New
new
login with
password, I
new
think.
password.
Yeah, it's done, Baba.
Manoj, see the difference. When you log in, you will be able to see all the repositories, right?
Yes.
When Ram is login, na, then he is able to see only his repo because he is owner of repository 5.
So
Yes.
Mantran is having Manoj is having admin access.
Yes. I can delete
Yes.
your repository as well.
Yeah.
Don't delete, Baba.
So I will create an account for Mantran. I will add Mantran as well to admin group. Okay, now
So
they
in
are
that
there.
case, that case, Mantran can work on any repository, or he can work on his
Any
repository. And
any
oh,
repository can do anything.
suppose if Mantran and me working in the same repository 5 at the same time, what will happen?
Changes will not. First of all, when you log, when for suppose first time you are, let's assume first time you have logged into this repository 5.
Okay.
Okay. Now Mantran is trying to log into the same repository. First, it will give pop-up to Mantran. This guy is
Okay.
already logged in. This guy is already logged in at so and so time. Do you
Uh-huh.
want to continue or reset the user? If
Okay.
he
Okay.
reset the user, na, then all the changes, whatever changes you do, na, all the changes will be gone.
Okay. Okay.
If not saved, if not saved.
Basically, from
Okay.
current session only that will be gone. No, previous session it will be there.
Only current session only, only current session. For
Okay.
suppose if Mantran, logging with continue, because on that pop-up it will give both. Okay, continue or reset or cancel. Three options it will ask. Reset in the sense the particular current session changes will be gone. Okay, continue in the sense nothing will happen, but this repository might get hampered. Might get
Okay.
hampered because both are working on the same repository, right?
Yes, yes.
Might get hampered. That is only the problem. That is what SAP has given the flexibility of creating multiple local repository. Okay, and to do your work and keep one repository for all your project jobs. Or if you do not want to do that, once as soon as you are done with development, okay, export that your work to central repository.
Mhm.
So always like we are working on repository 5. So suppose Ram is working on repository 5, he has to move his changes, then he has to move it to the local repository 20.
In our project, if you talk about our project now, okay,
Hmm.
all the jobs related to B4 are in
Hmm.
repository 20 in development environment.
Okay.
In quality, all the jobs are there in repository 1 in quality. In production, all the jobs are running from repository 2 in production.
Okay.
Repository 20 in development, repository 1 in quality, repository 2 in production. Actually, I thought of make it consistent. Only use only one repository across all the you know across all the environments. Repository 1 in every environment. But due to some I did not do that. If you want, you can do. Now click on this, click on OK, Ram.
Sybase connection
Sybase only.
error. Cannot
Path
find
only. Again, path issue only.
the same one I had copied. The same one which you pinged me on the
No,
group.
in the environment variables.
Same issue,
Okay,
Ram
Ram,
bhai.
okay, okay,
You also
okay.
need admin.
That
Team
file,
person
right?
required.
these two things. First thing is you have to place this SQL .ini in the path SAP ini in ini folder.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. That's what I'm.
Then second thing is after that you have to set the variables path to that Sybase.
Baba, can you ping me the path? Can you tell me the path?
Just a minute. General. Where did you-
See SAP
Thank
NI,
you.
Baba. Got it, got it. Yeah, I
Let me
already
share.
pasted. Baba, I already pasted this one. It's already here.
Listen to me. Let me share my screen back.
Hmm.
See, once that SQL.ini, that file is placed in the desired location,
Okay, we
in the
need to.
desired location, come to your environment variables. Okay. Here you have to define in this system variables, you have to define that here in the system variables, again, there should be a path, a variable path. Okay, here you have to paste that. Since I do not have admin rights, these all are grayed out. Edit, click on edit. login with admin rights, click on edit, just add that C till that INI.
Okay, okay.
Or else, let me see here if you down.
Venkat Garu, can I share my
See,
screen?
Sybase, see,
I am
like
able
this.
to do it.
See, add these two like this.
How
Sybase,
come you can able to do it,
SAP.
Madhika? Do
Uh,
you have?
I have,
Do you have?
yes.
New.
Just a minute. Let me capture this screen. For Sybase, you have to add the system variables.
Okay.
After this, you should be able to log into that, connect to that repository. Ram, you also do the same thing.
I think I don't have admin rights, Baba.
Meanwhile, let me create an account for Mantran. Okay, I will create it later. Mantran, okay? Or do you want me to create right away?
I can create for him.
Then do it very good.
Afrin, how you got to do that one?
Which one, Ram
Clear,
Garu?
right? Any questions in this CMC?
Environmental variables, how you can do it? Do you have admin rights with you?
Yeah, I do have. I'm just checking.
Will that work for me?
No, Ram Garu.
What writes this as view security? Everything. This BODS developer is not required here. He has created. Who else is there here? Okay, any questions here on the in CMC?
Mantran, you can check for your access. I've created.
Mantran is created. Madhya, are you able to log in?
No, Venkat Garu, I'm still getting that path variable error only, even though I have added these paths.
Can you share your screen
Yeah,
if possible?
yes, I'm sharing my screen. Just let me know once you're able to.
It's loading for me.
Okay.
Mukka,
I've
I
closed
don't
the
have this
designer.
INI file. I don't have this SQL INI file.
It is there in this group chat or previous group chat.
Can you share it again here?
Yeah, yeah. Wait. Please make sure Sybase is installed and the path variable points to the correct DLL. Okay. Go to that environment variables, open environment variables.
Yeah, 2 minutes. I'm stopping this recording.
Hmm.